Number 3 ways to walk in newness of life. You must make God your sufficiency. The moment you finish with your love aspect, now make God your sufficiency. You know why? Because if you think that because you love somebody, the person must love you back. If the person is not able to love you back, you say, no, I will withdraw my love back. But God says what? You must make God your what? Sufficiency, not man. Because sometimes you can do for man, they will kiss you goodbye. How many of you have ever done something for people? And when they were leaving you, they did not even kiss yourself. They said, God punish you. What do you do for me? What am I trying to say? God is your sufficiency. The moment you make God your sufficiency, you will not be hurt by people who left your life. Because people will enter your life and people will leave your life. But when you make God your sufficiency, even when they leave your life, you won't be hurt. Because if you are hurt, you may not be able to walk in that newness of life. That means you will be freed with bitterness. There are some girls today, because somebody that was supposed to marry, they did not marry them. They say they will die single because of that. So as you leave me, in fact, I'm not marrying anybody again. They are not able to forgive the past so they can move on. Why? They think that without that person, they cannot survive it. Have you heard some people say that you are my last bus stop? Nobody's your last bus stop. Come on, say to me, so nobody's my last bus stop. Oh, I don't see. There are some people you think you are building around your life now. You are giving them everything that they desire. Hear me. Take them away from your mind and know that God is your sufficiency. Because very soon they may walk away from your life without kissing you goodbye. That should not make you feel like your life has ended. He said, oh, if you leave my life, you are my last bus stop. Hear me, nobody's your last bus stop. The moment they left you, God will bring a better replacement. Am I praying for somebody here? I said the moment they left you, God will bring a better replacement for somebody tonight that speak over you. As you make God your sufficiency, whatever that left you before now, may it come 1,000-fold in the name of Jesus. Make God your sufficiency. I'm telling the truth. This is how I live my life. Because the moment you put man first, when man fails you, you say, nothing can come out again. I've not heard of cases where they were in a relationship, just because somebody left them in that relationship, they committed suicide. You know why, bro? I told a lady the other day, I said, let me tell you something, don't let anybody lie to you. There is nobody on earth, hear me, there is nobody on earth that God destined that person must be the person to marry you. You know what I said? Yes, I say the will of God, the will of God, the will of God. They have used to keep so many people single for life. So he said, the will of God, you are the will of God for me. If you don't marry me, that means no other person. It's a lie. Somebody say, yeah. Now, if anybody tells you that without him, if I don't marry you, that means I won't see anybody to marry, it's not true. The will of God is not just for one person alone. It's a thing of your choice, a thing of your decision. If I were not married to my wife before as the will of God, I will still be married to the will of God. You know what I said? So she's not the only will of God in my life. Oh, you understand? That's why some sisters, they have deceived them all. Oh man, just come up say, you know, they do face like this. I saw in vision a white horse, and the Lord told me, this is my wife. Oh God, I not hear any voice. When I met my wife, I saw her on the street. She did go walk. Now I call her, say, I won't marry you. You know what I said? They use all of us to make it look like I call it make believe. So because of that, you keep praying, Lord, what's the will of God? See, the will of God is that the person first of all must be born again. It's not so. Now you make your choice, so you don't sit there and waste all your time. Say, God, when will the will of God come? Hear me, the will of God is always with you. every time you see a child of God, that is the will of God. But the question is that person the right person for you? Does that person complement you? Because most times, pastors, sometimes we do all of these things. When I saw my wife, the Lord told me. Now you are asking God, what will you told me? Someone say, what you told me? So because the pastor told you, say, when I saw my wife, the Lord told me that she's a wife. And because that you have been waiting for God to told you, and God said, I won't told you. You know what I said? When I saw my wife, God did not told me anything. You know what I said? He did not what? He did not told me. He did not tell me anything. I saw somebody I liked and I married him. You know what I said? Young people, I'm giving you wisdom. So I not did that go to waste of time and say the Lord will speak from heaven. When the person compliments you, the person is a born again Christian. You see that and you feel peace. That's what we call inner peace. You saw it, you felt it. Go ahead. That's the will of God for you. Why? Because God is your sufficiency. That person in question you are thinking that is the will of God cannot be able to satisfy whatever thing God will do for you. So in that relationship, put God first. Make him your sufficiency. Did I say? Make God your sufficiency. I'm showing you how you can walk in the newness of life. I just told you must have the mind of Christ. Now you must make God your sufficiency. Because the moment you hang on a man, you fail. The moment you depend on a man, I've seen people heartbroken just because they don't understand this thing I just said now. They just think that this thing is supernatural. They make it so supernatural. And they don't know that God is involved in all of these things.